All right. Welcome back to another episode of Stuck in the Middle. It is your girl, Tutu. I feel like I have not been behind this desk in forever. I'm so happy and glad to be back. I'm bringing you guys another Artist Spotlight episode, and I'm so excited for this one. But before we get to who my guest is, I want to say welcome. Sorry, this fly is like doing the most. No, for real. This fly is really doing a lot.
It's a studio fly.
Dang. Okay, we're going to do it again. My bad. And I was on the road, too.
Yeah, you sounded really good.
I was on the road, but it's all right. This fly was really, landed on my eyelash.
Girl, I could kill that shit right now.
All right, ready? All right. So, welcome back, everybody. This is your girl, Tutu, and I'm bringing you guys another Artist Spotlight episode. Oh my God, welcome to Stuck in the Middle. I feel like I have not done this for the longest, and I'm so happy and excited to be back. If you guys are new, welcome. Make sure that you guys check us out on all of our social media platforms, SITM Podcast. That's YouTube, that's Instagram, that's Facebook, that's Twitter, that's the whole shebang. And also make sure that you hit that subscribe button. It's down here, I think, or somewhere up there. Either one, press the button. Make sure you turn on your post notifications and hit that little ding button. And on top of that, you know I always gotta shout out the website. Gotta get the merch. You see the shirt? Come on now. Make sure you check out our website at SitMPODCAST.com, where you can check who our guests coming up are and get you some latest merchandise. Okay? So y'all, we're gonna get to the big, why I'm here, why I'm excited. I got a special guest in the building. She's already lit. I have somebody who's an entertainer, a dancer, a DJ, an African girl at that too.
Yeah, it's an Igbo girl at that.
Yes, ma'am, a Nigerian girl. Yes, I have the one and the only Uche. Yes! Ding. We need to give you like a da-da-da-da.
Yeah, right? You could just throw that in there, throw that effect in there.
Yes! How are you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing great.
Happy Saturday.
Really great. Thank you. Happy Saturday, Tutu.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm happy to be here with
I'm so happy you're here.
I'm happy, Stuck in the Middle. I've seen, you guys on Instagram and stuff. And, yeah, I'm happy to, join.
Yes, the conversation. We're about to get into it. Yeah, you officially are going to join. You're about to be part of the Stuck in the Middle team.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's it.
What you got planned for today? How was your Saturday looking?
So I am, today, what are we doing today? We're going to a pool party. Queen Izzy, a Stuck in the Middle vet, is having a performance, and I'm going to DJ for her. So
yes. Okay, period. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
First of all, so before we get into it, you had a show.
Yes.
I know you were tired.
Yes.
How was the show?
It was good. I could just explain to people.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So yesterday I performed with Flavor. He's on tour right now, his Level Up tour, and yesterday was his Washington DC show, and it was so lit, so amazing. I think he's I worked with him before, a few years ago, mm-hmm. but it wasn't really on a personal level. It was just I'm on stage and then I'm off stage, and, but a few weeks ago, he had a performance with Summer Stage in New York at Central Park, and it was a big, massive show, free to everybody. And that was my first time working with him and meeting him and meeting his team. And he's really cool. And a lot of artists aren't cool.
Right.
But,
we're gonna get into that. So okay, that's what's up. Because I definitely saw clips and bits on Instagram of you, and I was like, that's my girl.
It was a shutdown thing.
And it's Nigeria, so you're definitely putting on.
Yeah.
So it's as an Igbo girl.
And I really felt proudly Igbo. The culture was strong. You see, the aunties was there, the masquerade was there, the Igbo dances, ogene, everything was there. It's good because we don't have a lot of Igbo artists,
right? And
Flavor has been holding it down for years. So yeah,
that's
it's good to be there with him.
That's what's up. All right, so as kids, we dance. I danced as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make a career out of it. But why do you dance? Tell us. We're going to transition into, other parts. But, majority of people know you as a dancer first. Mm-hmm. And then, obviously, you branched off to other things. Mm-hmm. So, tell me how you got started into dancing. Who was Uche? What's your background? Give us the gist.
Who's Uche? Dang, what a question. I could say that I never really planned to be a dancer. I used to dance at parties, you know, like, and that was the extent of it. Like, you know, dance in a little circle with your friends.
Right.
And that was the extent. And then I went to St. John's University, and my sophomore year, I was like, you know, I need some Nigerian friends. I want to hang out with, like, you know, Africans, and yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna join the dance team. But I had auditioned for the dance team as a freshman, and I didn't make it because I was mad nervous. I didn't know how to pick up choreo. I was like just dancing in my shell. I didn't have like a personality or know how to like present myself at all.
Right.
So then the next year there was auditions, but everybody made the team. So I made the team, and I was like hyped just to be around, you know, people that I could relate to more, like on a, you know, like cultural level or whatever it was. But yeah, so that's that. I joined as a sophomore, and it was just whatever. It was just for fun. And then our captain, she was like really into, like, she wanted us to be on like stages and do performances and competitions and music videos, and kind of just like it wasn't ever like my plan, or, you know, the extent of dancing at university was like competing against other schools. It was never like, oh, I'm gonna be in this person's music video, or I'm gonna go on tour and do this that. So like when these things started happening like out of nowhere, like, and it was never my plan for any of this to happen, like it would just start happening. People would be like, oh, can you dance, can you audition, can you do this? And me, I'm just like, if the opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna attack it and, you know, try my best. And I had no dance training, no professional training prior to that. It was just like, I'm learning on the spot. I'm learning how to memorize choreo. I'm learning how to like perform and like be a performer. And yeah.
Look where you at now.
And look where I'm at.
Yes,
I'm like, damn.
Who knew? Okay, listen.
Yeah.
So that's a jump for y'all. So whoever, if y'all on the dance team, y'all better join. Because you never know.
Honestly.
Listen,
and I'm like an introvert. Like, I don't know. Can I like segue?
Yeah.
Like,
no.
Okay. I could just, okay. Like, I am, like, growing up, I was always very shy, very to myself. I could be in a room with mad people and just sit there and not say a word and just observe.
Awkward queen.
And then like, I don't know, dancing kind of just helped me like learn how to express myself and be more expressive and be more open, and like it's helped me like meet a lot of people and like kind of let my shell like, what is it? Like
open up and express.
Up.
Yeah. You wouldn't even think that though, because like when I met you, like you just already came out as like just very expressive and things like that. So when you're telling me that you're shy, I'm like,
remind me how we met, Tutu. We met at NCCU.
Yes. So we met through my good friend Queen Izzy. You know, sure, she's a stuck in the middle vet. So we were all on. Well, I was on the dance team. I was co-captain with Izzy, and we had African night, and then we always like recruited in more dancers from out of state just to have different. And then that's when we met on the stage, and we was like, at first I was like, who are these three girls? And I was like, why they come in here and try to act like they trying to take our show? And then they came in and performed. I was like, nah, they could really dance. Like, that's the first time we met, and ever since that we've been cool. So
we've been cool.
That was like 2017.
Yeah. I had just graduated from St. John's, and I was trying to make dance my career.
She really came. So I would like, just seeing you dance like that, I wouldn't think that you were shy or anything like that. I was like, nah, she really like is like that, and you're such a dope, cool person. So like hearing that, I'm just like, Uche ain't no shy. Uche not shy, but
I can be. But I can be really crazy too. But I guess
I know that's right. So is dancing and choreography like your full time now?
No, it's not. I do a lot. Like, so I dance obviously, and then I just got into DJing like 3 years ago. But I also work. I'm a personal assistant. I work in music entertainment. My boss is a film director, so I work with like artists, do marketing, management, all those things. So that's like everything is like part-time. Gotcha. And then I just went back to school. I'm getting my master's, so now I'm a student. And like,
we love an educated queen.
Yeah,
it's a scammer's ghetto, but you can do it.
It is. And like for me, it's like, it's not really full time because I kind of do everything at the same time.
Right. Okay.
And everything kind of just works so it doesn't overlap or like, you know.
Right.
So everything together is full time.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
You're making it work though, so that's all that matters. You know, it's all coming into place. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about Queendom.
Okay.
So tell us about Queendom. Who is Queendom? Like I said, I met y'all in 2017. It was 3 of y'all. And so like tell us now like how that came about. Who are these people?
Yeah, so Queendom consists of, I mean, currently it's me and my best friend China. Shout out to China. And it's like Queendom. Okay, so where do I start? Okay, so we started in 2017, my senior year, yeah. And it used to be 3 of us, me, China, and a third person. And we were all on the same team at St. John's. Okay. So we were all like, yeah. So then during that, the 3 of us became very close because this is how it was. Like, we would have multiple gigs, and some people would do another gig, and some people would do like gigs, and most of the time it would be like the 3 of us. So that's how like we started becoming friends. Like, we got very close, and we were just like, one day we were like, how are we gonna make some money? Because we're like broke college kids, and you know when you broke, you like, how are we gonna? Yeah. So we're like, okay, we could host events, we could do this, we could do this, and like, oh, we could start our own little group and make it our thing, you know?
Right.
And so yeah, we started Queendom. It was like the trio. And we was cute. We was like,
y'all was cute for real.
We were really cute. Like, people would be like, Powerpuff Girls, Disney's Child, but like, it was really fun. Like, outfit wise, like, I was really the outfit person. Like, oh, what we about to wear? I'm about to put that together. And like, China is very like Virgo energy. Guys, we're gonna do this right now. We're gonna do this. Let's do this. Let's plan. Let's this. So like, the 3 of us were like, we was doing it, and we was rattling tables at the same time. For real. Because it's like, who are these girls? And like, we wouldn't follow the crowd. We would always do our own thing. And we would get gigs, and we would get booked, and people would be like, damn, how y'all, like, what y'all, you know? But it was just, we were just persistent. We was just different, and we was talented, you know? So, but yeah, so now, I don't really want to like get into the tea, but yeah, we were 3, and then the third person decided that she didn't want to be a part of our group anymore, so it's 2 of us now, and we didn't slow down, we didn't stop. Well, I'm not gonna say we didn't slow down. We did slow down. We had I would say last year, the year after the pandemic, like, we really went through a phase where it's like, do we still want to be Queendom? Do we still want to like do this? Because we're also pursuing other things. But Queendom is not only a dance group. Queendom, we do fundraisers, we do charity work in Nigeria. We've done, you know, the I don't know why I can't remember their names, but they're like, it's an orphanage in Nigeria, and the kids, they dance. Like, you've probably seen them on Instagram. Dream Chasers? I think they're Dream Chasers, but we work with them. We did like a whole like women's health, dance, and fashion, and how to prepare for interviews, and blah blah blah. Like, yeah, so we've always wanted Queendom to be more than just dance, you know. We want it to be like a non-profit. That's good. So like, whenever we decide that we don't want to dance, because I'm 27 years old, my body's not going to be able to dance forever, so it's like, we want to still be able to have that name of Queendom, and you know,
you guys also did something with that, and that's what's up. I definitely commend y'all for that, because it's like, everybody now is like, okay, dance, but besides dance, after you can't dance no more, what else do you have to give? You get what I'm saying? Or what else do you have to prove? So it's the fact that you guys are also, you know, doing community outreach, and you guys are also going back to your roots and things like that, and helping out, is, I like definitely commend you, because that's dope. I feel like we need more people to do that, rather than just be like, okay, look at me, I can do this, and then, you know, so shout out to y'all.
Thank you.
That was dope. And I definitely agree with that energy, because China is just like that. That fierce, just like this is what it is, and this is that.
But you need somebody like that on the team. Like, I'm so grateful for Chyna. Like, if it wasn't for Chyna, I don't think we would have accomplished, because I'm the lazy one. I'm Leo. I'd be like, let's do it later, or let's rehearse later. But you need somebody who's gonna be like, no, we gotta do this right now, because if we don't do it right now, then that shit is not gonna get done. That's dope.
Yes. Yeah. I know that's right. Okay. So you dance for big name celebrities such as Wizkid, Adekunle Gold, Mr. Easy, Tiwa Savage, Flavor, etc. How did that all come about, and what was the experience, and who was the best artist? Ooh, shaking the table. Who was the best? So how did those opportunities come about?
Okay, so let's start with the first celebrity I ever danced with was Tiwa Savage, and that was in 2016, One Africa, the first One Africa that was at Barclays Center. And it was very random opportunity. I knew this girl. She teaches you should teach classes in New York, and she hit me up like, do you know this choreographer? Her name is Kafi. She's a big choreographer in Nigeria. Before, I didn't know who she was, but I was like, oh no, I don't know, but she's like, do you want to dance? There's a show, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was One Africa. I didn't know who I was dancing for till I got there. Girl, that was like I was shocked. Second we get in, okay, this is what we're doing the choreo. It was very fast paced, I was extremely overwhelmed, but at the end of the day, it was like one of the most memorable performances. It was like the show that like made me realize that I could be more as a dancer, and Tiwa Savage is my favorite person to dance for. My favorite. I could say that easy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's I love like her, like, you know, just fuck it. Like her music, obviously, like her as a person, like as she was like one of the only African females doing it, like, you know, for the ladies. And her team is really cool. I love the choreo, just how I feel on stage, like it was great. And she was the first person, and maybe like one of the only people that I would be like, if I have the opportunity to dance for one person, I would dance for her. Like,
wow, really?
Maybe over Beyonce.
Really?
Yeah, just because, like, I don't know. Like,
no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but it's just the vibe and how it makes you feel.
Yeah, it makes me feel really, really good.
I get you.
So,
I mean, I said, actually, let me not shake no tables on the table, because I don't really care for Beyonce. Shake it. I don't really care for Beyonce, so I mean, I would choose Tiwa Savage too. I mean, what is it, Beehive fans? Y'all gonna come and get me, but at this point,
I got your back.
Y'all can have her. I don't know, but so that's what's up. I'm so glad that like you're able to, and shout out to Coffee too, because she, you know, that like
she's a boss. She is like, a boss.
Yeah, shout out to her, because that's I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Like, we need more people that's doing stuff like this, that's putting on for where we're from and things like that. So I'm just so. Let's clap for her. I'm happy for you. That's dope.
Thank you so much.
What? Okay, I have a question to ask you. This is like out of the blue question, right?
Okay.
If you were driving, and you had to hit an old woman or a little girl, who you gonna hit?
Well, you know what's funny? I know what to say, but I would, before I knew the answer, like the correct answer, this is what I would have said. I would have said that I'll hit the old lady, because, you know, the child has a lot of life to live, and you know, you done lived your life. But obviously, I'm gonna press the brakes.
you know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. Shout out to you, Summer.
Loki, I wish I was here now for the first time.
Yes, but I let me just throw that in, because just to see what people. Listen, it is so crazy, because when I seen that, I was like, let me just ask a question, because I did look on her page, and I was like, let me see if Ucha actually looked at this, and she liked this post. No, you didn't. So I was like, okay,
I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, I was like, she probably didn't hear this question, but whatever. All right, so how would you, like, what are your thoughts about dancing today? And I asked that question only because when I think of dancers, I'd be like, no, I'm saying it because we really need, like, an honest answer, because when I think about dancing now, like these dances nowadays, it's not like how it was before. Like before dances, they used to be dancing to all types of genres, right? Like you used to have like makosa, like kube de kale, like you have all that type of stuff. You have Afrobeats, you have reggae. Like as a dancer, you're able to dance to a lot of genres. But now all I'm seeing these dancers now, they're doing leg work. And it's like you're just doing.
Yeah.
It's like, what are your thoughts on dancing? Because I feel like in order to actually call yourself a dancer, and listen, I ain't a professional dancer, but y'all can come for me all y'all want. I'm just saying, as a dancer, I feel like you need to be able to dance and accommodate different music. So what are your thoughts on dancing today?
Okay. This is a loaded question, because like I just feel like a lot has changed, like, and it's only really been a few years, like, since. Okay, well, I just feel like social media, like, is like the bane of our existence,
right?
And like, it just makes things more reachable than, you know, I don't really know how to explain it, but I just feel like a lot of people can say that they're a dancer, but a lot of people can't say that they're professional dancers.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, like, because everybody can dance. Even a white person that has no rhythm can dance, you know what I'm saying? But to be a professional dancer requires like a level of training that I know a lot of people have never had. Because if I say do this 8 count, it'd be like, wait,
that's me.
2 left feet. Yeah, but like to do leg work, like you could learn those things. Like even me, I could learn how to do like a pirouette, but I'm not gonna say I'm a ballet dancer, because I'm not, you know, because that requires like a level of training. And yeah, I just feel like social media like allows you to be things that you're, I don't want to say that you're not, but that you're not necessarily
really not.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a blessing and a curse, because it's opened doors for a lot of people. And I'll never say that this person doesn't deserve this or whatever, but it's just like, that's not it.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying, because like I said, I'm not a professional dancer, but just like you can't sit there and really call yourself a dancer because you can, you know, do certain type of moves or things like that. Like you said, that it takes extensive training, and to be able to, you know, it takes like not even just months, like probably years, you know. So it's like, that's why I wanted to ask the question, because everybody nowadays, they're dancer, but it's just like,
and it kind of like, for me, it kind of like is like, it's hard for me to tell people, like, if I say, oh, I'm a dancer, I have to like explain that like I've been dancing for such and such times. I have to say my accolades. I have to say like I've trained, and because if you hear dancer, you're gonna think I'm an Instagram dancer, and I barely post dance content unless it's like something that I've created, or something that me and Chena have created and like taken the time to do, because I feel like, yeah, I could easily have like thousands of followers doing little random shit, but I don't want that for myself. Like I feel like what I'm doing now it's more real to me, you know. It's not like, okay, I'm doing all this for Instagram and people are seeing me for Instagram. It's like, no, I've worked outside of that, and people are finding me from things I have done, and it's not just like, you know.
Right, I get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's transition into the other half. All right, so let's get to what you currently do now.
Okay.
I woke up one morning and my girl said she gonna be a DJ, and I said, hold on, wait a minute. But I could see that and it's crazy, because I feel like a lot of people that are like either dancers or entertainers, they kind of transition into the music scene because that's what they know. You get what I'm saying? So how was that transition? What made you want to get into, don't want to say you're a DJ, because I feel like some DJs don't like being called DJs.
Oh no, I like being called a DJ.
Okay.
Like I'm a DJ.
Yes,
like,
man, you better stamp it.
Yeah, like come on.
So how did you get into that? What made you want to, and was the transition easy for you to get in, like, you know, to get into being a DJ?
Okay, so I would say it started, my friends really like pushed me to be like, oh, you have a good ear for music. And like I've always liked music. Like my My mom's brother is a musician. My mom used to sing. My dad used to DJ. He used to DJ like African parties. And it wasn't like I grew up like, oh, I want to DJ. It was kind of just random, but it's kind of been something that I've always done. Like when I was on the basketball team in high school, oh, who's making the warm-up playlist? Uche. Oh, when it came to dance mixes, who's going to make the mix? Uche. You know? So it was just like, oh, who's on aux? Uche. You know? Like, so then it was just like, I started thinking about it, like, I could really DJ. And I would go to parties, and I would be, like, trying to tell the DJ what to play. And I would like go to parties and be like, oh, this DJ trash, I'm gonna sit down, I want to leave. Like everything was about the music, right? Like, and I'm like, okay, well, if I'm feeling like this, I could provide my own vibes. Like I could throw my own parties. I could like, you know. So for my 24th birthday, yes, my 23rd or 24th, my friends bought me a deck for my birthday, and I was like, okay, well, it took me a year to start. It was just sitting there in the box for a year. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to be practicing. Then I just started like, had no speakers. I was just doing whatever. I don't even know what I was doing. I don't even think I was doing it the right way. But I started working for my boss now, and he just knows a lot of people. And one of the people he knows was a DJ. So I was like, oh, like, can we like lab? Can we like, and I would just ask, I knew a lot of DJs, I would just ask like, can I come watch you DJ? Can I come do this, you know? That's how it started, right? So then my boyfriend, who wasn't my boyfriend at the time, I went to Nigeria and I saw him DJ for the first time, and I was like, damn, he's really good. Like if I was to really start this, like I would want to like play at this level type thing. So we had a mutual friend, and I asked my friend to like put me on, like, can he be my teacher? Like I need a mentor. I need somebody who like knows their onions, and he knows his onions, and he was a great teacher. He sent me books. Read this book, you're gonna learn this. Watch this YouTube video, you're gonna learn this. Practice every day, you're gonna do this. How he taught me like how to like be calm before an event, how to be prepared for an event. Aww. Just like really great, right? And I needed that because this was like during pandemic, so we're in like 2020 right now. This is the era, so put yourself in 2020. Like we was in the house, so I was just in the house like, oh, I want to DJ. I would go on live, like and do Instagram lives, but I would never like be able to play in front of people. Yo, the first time I played in front of people, I was so nervous. Like, wait, we're gonna get into that. We'll get into that. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, I think I've gone past like the question. I don't even remember what the question is. But
you basically told me, so that's fine.
I told you.
You told me.
Okay. But yeah. So that's how it started.
We love a supportive king too. Actually, that's funny that you actually answered the next question I was going to ask you. I was going to ask, are the DMs open? But they are closed.
The DMs are closed.
They're closed. We love a supportive king. Yeah. A boyfriend / teacher. Come on. Shout out to you, boyfriend.
Shout out to you, babe.
All right. So, what is something that you are not good at?
Science.
Well, like, why?
I can tell you that right now.
Why?
Because, like, I'm good at a lot of things. Like I could do hair. I could do my own hair. I could like creative things. Like, but I can tell you what I'm not good at because I've tried it and I failed at it.
Science.
So science.
What about
science? I was in school. I was trying to be a doctor, like every Nigerian Igbo girl, whatever. And I was just in school, like just going through the motions. But like it's not like I had any passion in it. I was just doing it. And I was in school studying radiology. And like to pass the course or to like move on in the course, you need above a 75. I got a 74. That's when I was like, I'm over this, girl. And like I just know that I'm not good at it. Like it's just not for me.
I don't blame you.
To understand it, it's like gibberish. Like
that's me,
I'm
girl.
Okay. I'm good.
I thought you're not alone. I thought I was the same way too. I said I was gonna be a nurse or whatever. Girl, I didn't fail chemistry 3 times. I thought chemistry 3 times. I said
reality check
major, and I changed. And first of all, you have to have passion for it. I didn't have passion for it. I just did it because I just didn't want to hear my parents. But after that, I was like, yeah, I'm good. Fail chemistry 3 times. No, ma'am.
Yeah, no. Guys, don't ignore those red flags. Those are signs. Like,
don't do it.
It's not by force.
It's really
like,
not.
don't kill yourself for your parents or like, you know, whatever. If you're not doing it for yourself, then you probably shouldn't be doing it, because in 10 years, 20 years, you're gonna be thinking to yourself, damn, how'd I end up like in this position? Like, you might not be depressed or anything, but you're just like.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I wanted to ask, of course, being as an African child, and here on Stuck in the Middle, we also, you know, incorporate, you know, the typical doctors, engineers, lawyers, all that good shit, and what your parents want you to be. How did your parents take it when you were like, I want to be a dancer, or I want to be a DJ, you know, just into the entertainment field? Because they, you know, African parents don't really look at that field as, or that industry as, anything. Oh, you're doing something serious. You get what I'm saying? It's more of a, if you're not a doctor, if you're not an engineer, if you're not a lawyer, if you're not so-and-so, then So how did your parents take that?
Okay, so you know, obviously not well, but they took dance easier than they took me being a DJ, surprisingly. Dance was kind of like, because I started it in schools, they were probably like, they thought it was just a hobby. They was just like, oh, they just didn't know. And I don't like stress, so I would avoid like ever bringing it up. The only reason why they would know that I was dancing is because my aunts and my uncles would be on YouTube like, oh, look at your daughter.
What's up?
They would be like, oh, your daughter's on stage with this person. They would be like, really? Like, I went to Australia with Tiwa Savage, and I didn't tell them. I left school like for a week, was around like halfway. Where's Australia? On the other side of the world. The time difference is like 21 hours, so I would be like pretending I'm like in class, or like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I would be like on some like real, because I just want to do me, and I don't want the stress, because my thing is, as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, like I'm not like messing with the wrong crowd, I'm not like hoeing, I'm not in the streets or whatever, so it's just like, leave me alone. Like, I don't need that extra. But when I told them I was gonna be a DJ, people don't know, but this is a sidebar. I call myself the golden child because like I'm the favorite in my family, like athlete, growing up, like in school, doing well, like my other siblings, I would never get in trouble. My other siblings would get in trouble. I would just be like the little angel, you know, the golden child. That's how my name came about. But when I told them I wanted to be a DJ, like my dad especially, I never had arguments with my dad. Me and my dad were on bad terms, toe to toe, until like recently. Oh wow. And I just got off the phone with him before I got here, and he was telling me like, oh, don't tell any man that you're a DJ. They're gonna run away from you. Their parents are gonna tell them to not talk to you, blah blah blah, like. But he's just like, I know you're good at it, and I know you love it. So he's trying to be more accepting.
At least he's accepting of it.
Yeah, both of my parents are trying to be more accepting, because I think they just realize that I'm gonna do whatever I want regardless. Like, so you can either support me or you don't. Yeah. So they're like leaning towards that support, I really appreciated that.
Shout out to parents.
Shout out to supportive parents,
because that's what we need. Like, we might not agree with everything that we do,
exactly,
but we just need to feel like y'all are in our corner, right? And then, you know, who knows? I might turn around and surprise y'all. Nope, not gonna happen.
Exactly. But still, like, but you know, WizKid's dad still wants him to be a lawyer to this day. Like, everything he's accomplished, Grammy, everything. You want me to be no.
I think it's just for that security, I guess, for them to have,
or like to tell your friends and brag to your friends.
That's what it is too, because my dad does that all the time.
Exactly.
Like, just wants to be bragging and stuff, and I'd be like, boy, cut it out.
Like,
but I get the same. So we love supportive parents, so shout out to the parents for supporting. All right, so what are some key qualities that you feel that a DJ MC should have?
Ooh. Okay, well, disclaimer, I'm really working on my MC game. Okay. Like, I told you guys,
I'm be an MC.
You really can.
I've been saying,
no, seriously,
I've been having people on here talking about, so let me do this, let me do that, let me do that, and then.
But you know what? Like, I'm like really not the best at it. Like, I'm practicing. Like, I DJ at Crown Lounge. It's this lounge in Philly on Wednesdays. That's like my residency. And my bosses are always like, Uche, get on the mic. Get on the mic. And I'd be like, I don't want to be on the mic. I just want to DJ. Like, why do I have to talk to people? But I be trying. I also do like this radio segment on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. You guys should tune in. The link is in my bio. Follow me on Instagram at the Golden Childgram. You can find the link there. But and I tried to do my little hosting, just practicing, because I mean, some things come natural to people, some people things don't. Okay, but yeah, let me answer the question. What was it? Good qualities. You have to know your music. Yep, that's really important. You have to just, I mean, I've seen a lot of DJs. Some DJs have big personalities. Some DJs bust out in choreo during their DJ sets. Some people just be just in their zone behind that booth. Like,
so are you, because I was about to say, you give me vibes like, I don't want to say you are like her, but you give me the vibes of Uncle Waffles.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like, and I say that only because you're a dancer. If you really wanted to bust on some choreo, you really could.
I really could.
And then it's like, you also are a DJ. So it's like, you just give me just that vibe of like, I'm cute and you're also beautiful. So, you know, it's like I'm beautiful. I could bust out some choreo. And I also have a like amazing catalog. So it's like, that's the vibe you give me though.
Yeah, I mean, I really fuck with Uncle Waffle. She's very dope. Shout out to her. I feel like she is like, she's just different.
She's the it girl, yeah.
She's the it girl. She's different, like, yeah, she's a vibe. But I honestly, you know what's crazy? When I first started DJing, I would be like, I'm not mixing the two. Like, if I'm DJ, I'm not dancing. And if I'm I mean, obviously, if I'm dancing, I'm not DJing. But I just felt like, my dance career, like, if you're gonna pay me to DJ, I'm not about to dance for you, because that's a different bill. You know,
okay,
that's a different bill.
Makes sense.
DJ, I'm just starting, so like, that's a different bill. But yeah, I just feel like I want people to know me as a DJ. I don't want them to look at me like, oh, this is a dancer, but she DJs as well. Right. Like, I really wanted to kind of separate the two. But when I did Tiwa's concert in New York, girl, I danced. And the crowd loved it. So I'm just like, okay, I could do it. Maybe not all the time, but I don't want it to be like, because, you know, when you see Uncle Waffles, you know she about to bust out into the dance. You know, the spirit about to lead her there. But
not the spirit.
Yeah, she be on some spiritual whatever, like, but
so you just be in the zone.
Sometimes I don't be. That's not my energy. Like, I can't. Sometimes I don't want to dance. Sometimes I just want to be in the booth, like behind the deck.
So it just depends on how it just
depends.
Feeling.
Yeah, and if the crowd is a little dull and I need to cheer you guys up, I need you guys to have some more energy, I'll dance for you guys and I'll like wake you guys up.
Yes, ma'am.
But it really depends on the.
Yes, ma'am. Have you endured any setbacks or obstacles, especially now, you know, stepping into the DJ scene, especially as a woman, African woman at that, like, guys don't take you seriously. Like, talk about that. How does that make you feel, or do you just be like, fuck it?
No, well, yeah, it hasn't been easy. Especially when I come to the DMV for some reason. Y'all be giving me a hard time here.
Girl, that's gonna be for you.
Yo, but I'm not gonna give up. Like, I had an issue the other day. I was supposed to DJ at Rema's concert. I was supposed to be an opening DJ, and it was just some bullshit. But yeah, it's not easy. And I feel like as a female, like, I don't even know yet how to start getting that respect from people. But yeah, the only thing I can do is be myself, and if you try me, I'm gonna call you out on it and make sure that it doesn't happen a second time.
For sure.
You know? But yeah, it's really not easy out here for the females. I was talking to one of my female DJ friends. She was just trying to give me advice on it, and she was like, she goes, girl, I don't even know. You just got to keep grinding. Yeah. It's very discouraging. And that night I cried, like, I was angry, I was embarrassed, I was just upset, like, and I just want to DJ. I just want to show people that I'm a female and I'm actually badass at doing it.
Yes, ma'am.
And it sucks that people, like, male promoters or whatever it is, like, don't give you the opportunity and you've never heard me play. It's just solely based off the fact that I'm a female, and you're just like, I don't know if she can hold it down like the men. But you could ask Izzy. Sometimes I DJ better than the men. That's how it really is, though. Like, people don't want to give you opportunities because off of the fact, and it's actually really embarrassing to say that, like, I feel like we should do better because, like, y'all not giving us an opportunity to be great and things like that, or sometimes they don't want to feel like a sip, or maybe, I don't know, I can't really speak for a guy because I'm not a guy, or nor am I a DJ, but it's just like maybe their egos might get a little bruised if you find out that you actually can play better than them. It's crazy
that it's not only the men though. Really?
Yeah, the females be a little somehow too, but I don't know if it's like, it's ego is a big like thing right now that is like, people need to chill on the egos. Like, what's Wizkid's album, More Love Less Ego, like whatever he about to say, people need to open their ears and receive that,
especially as Africans.
Girl, it's very discouraging. Like, I obviously want to work with Africans, I want to work with Nigerians, but I don't know if, am I too nice? You know, do I have the tough skin to like deal with all the bullshit? Because Nigerians especially be on some bullshit. Like, and I know this as a dancer. I've dealt with mad shit. I've dealt with weird, creepy guys and people that don't pay you on time and all that. Very like African type shit. And I've worked with people that pay you on time. I've worked with professional people that, you know, and I don't even want to say Africans, not Nigerians though, be holding it down. So I don't know, we need to do better. Like, we need to treat each other better because the potential is crazy. The talent is coming out of Africa is crazy, and the only thing that will like stop that potential is us. Is us, a disorganization, coming to shows late,
no professionalism.
No professionalism.
It's not even Nigerians. I think it's just because
it's not.
We just need to do better.
We need to do better because people are looking at us like, do I even want to deal with that? Because it's not like people don't see it. I'm sure outside eyes are seeing like Kiss Daniel thing, him coming to the show. Like, what? Like, it's just like, you want to make a great impression, so people keep coming to book you. Like, Africa as a whole, we want to really like do, because now is a time. Like, now is our time. Now is a time for Afrobeats. Now is a time for Amapiano. Like, you know, we can't fumble that. Yeah. So the least we could do is be on our P's and Q's.
Get it together. Yeah. Get it together. All right. So tell us, what are 5 top no-nos while playing a set? Like, if you're playing a set and you got a crowd, what are the top 5 no-nos that you're like, nah, I just can't have? So let me give you an example. Like, I know one person will be like, do not stand in the booth with me if I'm playing a set. Like, I don't want to have a crowd. I don't want to have, like, what are your top no-nos?
Honestly, I'm pretty chill.
Really?
Yeah, I don't mind. Like, people don't really distract me. Maybe if somebody's constantly in my ear, like, that's a little distracting when I'm trying to, like, but I like when people are around me, because I like to feed off people's energy, and sometimes you don't get that energy from the crowd. Like, sometimes I be playing in the club and people just want to smoke their hookah and drink their drink and chill. And some people don't want to dance, and it's like, at first I was always like, I want to make people dance, I want to make people get up, but not everybody is like that. So I like when people are like behind me giving me energy. I like when I go to gigs with my girls and I go to gig with people that I know and that like support me, because it makes me feel better. Dang, I don't know. People don't like requests. Like, DJs don't like requests.
I was about to say that.
But I don't mind them, because I like to know, like, what do people want to hear? Maybe it's not always about what I want to play. Not because if it's up to me, I will kill you guys with Afrobeats and my piano for hours. I won't play a lick of hip hop, trap, nothing. You won't hear that from me. But people will come up to me, oh, can you play Shake That Shit? Like, I live in Philly. Can you play Shake That Shit? Yeah, I'll play all these Jersey club. But that's what makes people happy. It's not about me at the end of the day, you know? It's about, like, everybody else that is trying to enjoy this vibe. Like, I'm trying to create an experience. It's not solely based around me.
The Golden Child experience, period.
Yeah.
Put a stamp on that. Yes. All right, so we're about to wrap it up. But before we wrap it up, a fun question. What song are you currently listening to, like, repeatedly? Don't say Kulosa.
Dang.
Okay, you can.
Okay. Can I give you a few?
You can give me 3.
Okay, Kulisa is definitely on that list.
Okay.
I need to pull up my Apple Music real quick. That's crazy that I can't tell you on the spot. Terminator by Asake. That song has crack in it.
Okay, I'll give you that. I was just listening on the way here. Okay.
Yeah, and let's do a little sidebar on Asake. That guy, like, I really am I don't want to say a big fan, but I'm like so here for his come up.
Yeah.
Because you remember when he dropped Mr. Money a few years ago, and I was like, oh, this song is dope. Mm-hmm. And then, like, for a while, I don't think we really heard much from him. And then all of a sudden, he came out with the
bangers.
With the bangers.
Yeah.
Back to back.
So then he came back to back.
Yeah, back to back, and he was like consistent and giving us a new sound, mm-hmm. which is what I like about him. And yeah, I'm gonna go to his concert. But yeah, Terminator and Kulisa, and I just listen to a lot of stuff. I'm not really like somebody who listens to one song and repeat.
Okay.
I kind of am more like, what genre am I feeling today? Like, I listen to a lot of Amapiano because it makes me feel good. It makes me calm. It makes me energetic. Like, it's a good vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I listen to a lot of Queen Izzy too.
Period. That's all we know. All right. So when you look at your dance resume and career, as impeccable as it is, what else do you want to add on it?
I'm not even where I want to be yet.
Okay, but you already got a very long list of accolades. So what would you want to add if you could?
As a dancer, honestly, my favorite thing is to dance on stage. I could do without everything else, the music videos, the blah blah blah. I want to continue to do that and see what other stages I can touch, like overseas. You know, I've danced overseas. I'm lying. I danced in Nigeria, I danced in Australia, but like in Europe, I've never done that. Like, I want, I just want like more respect as a dancer. You know, I've always felt like I don't need thousands of followers, so I'm just like, okay, let me see how far I can get.
Impact.
With like, you know, as a DJ, girl, I'm just getting started. Like, the sky is the limit. Like, yes. I want to do festivals. I want to be overseas. I want to make music. I want to create like albums, like concerts, like big. Like, when I think of me as a DJ, I think big. Like, bigger than a dancer. Like, dancing was never my end goal. Like, dancing is just like something I just fell into, you know, and like I just continue to do it because, one, I really enjoy it. It's very fun. Dancing is good for the body. I was telling Tutu earlier, dancing prevents cancer. I
need to get back into that because
and but DJing, like, I really see myself like as a like top female Afrobeat DJ.
Yes, to the top we go.
Yeah, and also in music exec, like, I feel like you can really do anything in this life.
You really can.
You really can, as long as like you just work hard to it. I mean, obviously you have to know people, and I feel like dancing has really helped me. It's helping my DJ career, because if I wasn't a dancer, this DJ career would be a lot slower than it is. But a lot of people that I've met through dancing is like, oh, we're gonna give her a shot as a DJ. So that's that.
That's dope. All right, so what do you want to say to the people? How can people find you? How can people reach out to you if we want to book, if we want to do all that good shebang?
So you can follow me on Instagram. I don't really promote my other socials, but my Instagram is @TheGoldenChildGram. Again, that's @TheGoldenChildGram. For bookings, my email is in my bio, or you could, if you're not on Instagram, my email is tgcbooking17@gmail.com. Again, that's TGC, like the Golden Child Bookings with an S, 17@gmail.com. And my brother is about to be my manager, so you guys are gonna have to go through him, and he don't play, so you guys should not play with me. People be trying to play me, Tutu. Like, people be trying to play with me, and I just be like, trying to keep my composure, keep my cool, like be professional.
They be trying it.
They be trying it.
Stop trying, my girl. Do not.
That's why I'm like, y'all gotta go through somebody else because.
Well, I'm so glad that you got you on here.
I'm so happy. It wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
Every time people come on here, they get nervous.
But you're really great, Tutu. You made me feel very comfortable. Like I'm like once we started talking, the nerves just went away.
Thank you. Yay. That's what I love. Like I just want people to come on here and just talk about their passion, you know, what they want to do in life, creatives and things like that. So I'm so glad. But before we wrap this up, I always play a game with my guests. Okay.
I love a good game.
So this game, literally, I made this off the top of my head because I was trying to figure out what could go with the theme. So we're gonna do like a word association, like you said. We're gonna do word association, but I'm also gonna have you sing songs.
Okay.
So I have a few words here, and I need you to sing the first two songs, and then I'm gonna give you words, and you can either rap or sing or do whatever you want to do. Okay. All right. So the first song is Kulosa.
I wanna make me dance.
Kulosa.
I wanna make you Kulolo. I feel like make you
Kulosa. Okay. She actually know the words. Okay. We'll give it out because people have been singing that song.
I told you I've been having that song on repeat.
All right. So next song is Sungba.
You gotta give me a hard one. Ask me to sing Terminator.
Okay, sing Terminator. But you do the words to that one though.
I know Sungba too. Tell me what you see when you look at me.
But you can't sing that part though. You gotta sing the other part.
Okay. How does the song start?
Dang. Okay, just do what you know.
Me I go fire bazooka ona. Mr. Manino.
Hey, come on. Damn, she know all these things.
You gotta give me like something that's not like very popular. Because I play those songs all the time.
That's true. Yes, that is true. Okay, but I see. At least we know that you're a good DJ because you know your catalog. So that's what's up.
Purr.
All right. So the next word. You have to give me a song, sing a song or rap a song or anything with the word hi.
Okay. I don't want to use hi by Adekunle. I want to challenge myself and pick something else.
You could rap something, sing something, even if it don't make sense, something. You want to come back to that word?
Yeah, let's come back.
All right. What about love?
You should let me love you. Let me be the one to. Let me give you Afrobeat one too. Let me try myself. At the end of the day, this is true love. Deep in my soul is dangerous.
Okay, good job. I'm about to say, if you can't come up with love, we have a problem. All right, the next one is money.
Mr. Money, can I be your only honey? Is it your mommy's money? Can I see it?
All right, you want to come back to high?
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Me, I just want to be I can't think of another one. I don't know why. People talking about that shit all the time. But
okay, I'm gonna throw in one last one. Luku.
Ooh, walk into the room, everybody saying Luku.
Shout out to you, Izzy. Shout out. All right, so you did good. Ding. High five.
Thank you.
Damn. Thank you for coming on here. Let's give a round of applause.
Shout out to you.
Bam. Yes. All right. So usually, well, let me do this first, and then I'm gonna have you close us out.
Okay.
So thanks again once again. Look at me, y'all. I'm just talking. I'm ready to go. Once again, thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. If you guys are new, welcome. This is Stuck in the Middle. I am your host, Tutu.
Stuck in the Middle.
She needs to make us our theme song. Her and Izzy got to work on that because we need a theme song. But if you guys are new, welcome to the Stuck in the Middle family. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys like what you guys saw today. Make sure you guys hit that bell notification, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Comment below. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms, SITM Podcast, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. TikTok. Okay, we got a TikTok too, so follow us all. Shout out to the team. Flex is in the studio with me. Shout out to Flex, AK, Ma, Achiri, and Charles. Shout out to y'all. And that's it for me. I'm going to have Uche close us out, so give it to us, girl.
Thank you guys for watching Stuck in the Middle podcast. Thank you Tutu for having me. Thank you Flex for having me. I'm glad to be part of the Stuck in the Middle family. Like she said, make sure you guys follow, like, comment. I want to hear what you guys think about this interview though. I'm going to be reading the comments. Dialogue with me, what you think about dancers, what you think about DJs, like, let's talk about it. But yeah, tune in to the next episode. I go by the name of The Golden Child. Be sure to follow me. And yeah, look out for us. Look out for Stuck in the Middle podcast. Period. Bigger in Jesus' name.
Amen.